What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker here on Unique Access Entertainment. Today we have the honor and privilege to be at the Eazy-E street unveiling in Compton. Right here with DJ Yella, the icon. Thank you as always, Yella.
No problem.
Man, it's always great to see you. So today is an amazing day. So take us all the way back to Compton till today. What's the significance of this moment for you right now, from the 80s till today?
I've been telling people all day interviewing. Yeah, it says Eazy's name, but to me, it goes way back to where me and Dre, Cli-N-Tel, Lonzo started in the record group, and N.W.A, and everything, all the ruthless groups that we produced, Bone Thug, JJ Faz, everybody is a part of that sound. It should say ruthless, but it's Eazy. That's my boy, and it's just an honor that Compton gave it back to us.
Right.
You know, we represented Compton all our lives, and it just gave it back right now.
And what about for you, growing up here and knowing what was going on with the city and the region, you know, given problems with the government and everybody being against you, and now it's a full circle moment to come through. What's the significance of that for you, seeing how things have changed?
It's just showing that Compton's growing. It's really growing, you know, that the city came together, the council, the mayor and everything came to name a street after one of us. You know, it's like, I don't even have words. It's so amazing.
Right.
You know, I never thought when we first started doing music, one day they'd be making a sign permanently in Compton, one of us. You know, that's just, when you look at the one, it's all of us, to me. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Eazy-E, and like you said, you produce so much on Ruthless, work with so many different artists. I want you to speak of the bigger movement, because like you said, you work with Yomo and Malky. You did all these other production outside of just...
And Eazy's last album.
And Eazy's last album as well.
I mean, I just stayed with the pack. I didn't jump ship, I didn't change nothing. I didn't pick a side, I just stayed, and I was stuck with Eric.
Right.
So, but I'm glad, because I, you know, walked him to the gravesite, all the way to where they laid his casket down. So I can sleep great at night.
Well, little Eazy-E just had told me the other day how much you meant to him and his family, because you were there at the funeral.
Yeah.
You were there so much of his life and his brother's life as well.
Yeah.
So what was it about you and Eric's friendship that was so significant to where you had such personal thing beyond business?
I think once Dre had left, but me and Dre was the closest.
Right.
And then I just stayed, and then it just, okay, I'm still here. And then me and Eric just bonded more and more. Arguments, everything, you know, we did it all. But I just stayed there because I just stayed. It wasn't something told me to stay. And then the godson, I mean, E3, my godson, way before early days of N.W.A when I became the godfather. So I've been around them quite a bit, and I put my heart out. I love the family, you know, they like my kids too.
And speaking of that, with little Eazy-E, since you tour with him around the world, what makes that a special thing that you're able to keep doing that, even though Eazy's passed, you're able to do this so much with his son?
It's more like, I'm still touring with his daddy. Same thing, they make the same mistakes on the same songs, and it's just crazy. Because sometimes when I hear him, he sounds like his daddy, looks like him, he acts like him. You know, he's a little bigger than his daddy, but it's just like being with his daddy again.
Okay. And as you look back and you see this moment, hundreds of people showed up, maybe even 1,000. How does that make you feel, understanding that so many years later, this still means so much to so many different people?
I mean, I guess it just meant a lot for the city. I mean, we did a lot, we represented a lot, I would say that. We represented all our lives Compton. Even when I was in the band at Compton High, drum major, Compton, that's all I know. And it just, like no words. I'm touched by it.
Well, one word is Compton. So
yeah.
Why was that so important for Ruthless, for Eazy, for you guys to brand that, to make that such a focal point of what you were and pushing?
I mean, I don't know if we branded it. Compton been around before we were born, but it's just where we're from. That's all we knew. If it would have been Gardena or Carson or whatever, it'd have been the same thing.
Okay.
Wouldn't have been the same results. Compton is much better looking. we just wasn't afraid of where we came from.
Right. And you made it worldwide. So DJ Yella, man, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Man,
Mr. Soren in the house.
Hey man, DJ Yella, man, been rocking with him for so long. He always looks out, appreciate it. Unique Access Entertainment, check out everything DJ Yella does. Support his book too. DJ Yella, Untold Stories.
And I want you to listen real close to me. I'm going to ask you some real simple questions, and I want some real simple answers. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You said that you couldn't have possibly been at the crime scene at 11:15 because you were in the bookstore buying my audio book and my hardcover book at 11:15 when the crime scene occurred in Soren's book.
The history of gangster rap.
So you couldn't have been at the crime scene because you were buying the books.
Right. At 11:15, I was at the bookstore at 11:15, and when I bought the books and accidentally left them at the store.
So at 11:15, you couldn't have been at the crime scene because you were buying books, right?
At 11:15, when I was leaving, it was some people coming in, and I forgot to grab.
But you don't remember who
what they look
people,
like.
what they look like or nothing, right?
No.
So, at 12:15, you were in the bookstore buying my audio book and hardcover book and Soren's book at 12:15. So you couldn't have been at the scene because you were buying the books, right?
Yeah. At 12, exactly. At 12:15, exactly. I was at the bookstore.
Now you see. You know you done fucked up.
Which you
No,
mean?
first you said you were at the bookstore at 11:15, and then you said it was 12:15. You know you done fucked up, man.
He fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up.
You fucked up.
Man, you confusing me, man.
So, you get my book, my audio book, 40 years in Soren's book, History of Gangster Rap, and if you don't, you know you done fucked up, right?
Man, the more those cops ask me questions, the more I wish I bought them motherfucking books.